What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Alexander Povetkin. Povetkin is set to spar with Dereck Chisora Allen for the White Clash. Former WBA heavyweight champion Alexander Povetkin will arrive in the UK on Friday, and he's scheduled to use Dereck Chisora and Dave Allen as sparring partners. Povetkin is going to face the WBC interim champ Dillian Whyte on August 22nd in Brentwood. Chisora and Allen, who both suffer losses from Whyte, are very familiar with Dillian Whyte's style in the ring tactics. Okay. Now, what does this mean for Povetkin? Povetkin has been in there with Joshua, Klitschko. Those are his two losses. Dave Allen, Dereck Chisora has been in there with Dillian Whyte. Actually, Chisora's been in there with him twice and had some great fights. However, the only thing that I think that they can help him with is work on the habits, because they're familiar with Dillian Whyte and how he fights. But the only problem is, I think they should be some more as mentors than sparring partners. Unless any of those guys can emulate Dillian Whyte in his movement. You see what I mean? Like, there is nothing, I don't see there's anything sparring-wise that they can really help with. If you want a guy and you want to prepare for a guy, I think you should prepare for a guy that fights like the guy that you're going to fight on the night. If anything, Dereck Chisora is a guy that comes right at you. David Allen is a taller guy, right? Well, no, he's shorter. But can Dave Allen emulate Dillian Whyte? Does he move like Whyte? Can he move like Whyte? Now, they can instruct again while ringside, but really, those guys with those type of styles, it's hard to do so. I know they're good, they're all good friends. They got a good camaraderie. But Dillian Whyte fights nothing like Allen and nothing like Chisora. Okay? Now, they had 23 awesome rounds together. I get it. But I don't see them really making a difference for him unless Dillian Whyte does something that they can instruct him on to exploit his habits, the things that he does that he needs to work on. Because one thing about Dillian Whyte has got better and better as time went on. Kickboxer, bar fighter, and he has learned a lot through this time, even though his last performance was really, really poor to me. I think now he will see a better Dillian Whyte. But I mean, it is positive because, again, they may be able to emulate the way that Dillian Whyte operates, how he fights, It looks good, They say Povetkin will be in the bubble from Friday, sparring with Dave Allen and Dereck Chisora, who will also enter the bubble to get tested. You will get Povetkin, Whyte, Allen, Chisora all in a bubble. Allen and Chisora helping out Povetkin. Whyte will not be over the moon. Well, again, that's great they're getting tested, because that would be my next concern on all these guys coming from different spots. They have to get tested. You have a lot of cases now that's asymptomatic, because you can be around a person that's not even sick or have symptoms but can contract it to you, and then therefore you have symptoms and things like that. So, but anyway, yeah. I mean, unless Whyte comes in there trying to knock out Povetkin, that would be the only advantage of bringing Chisora in. His nickname is War, people. Okay? Dillian Whyte doesn't necessarily operate that way. Not saying he won't come in for a fight, because he's there to fight. It's just he fights a little different. He fights with a lot more control, I feel now. works behind the jab frequently, double, triple jabs it. He likes to mix it up because he loves to set up his a left hook followed from his jab or his right hand. Okay, so it is interesting to see what they can do and how they can help him, honestly. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about Alexander Povetkin teaming up with Dereck Chisora and Dave Allen. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.